marriage is a covenant. You know, love is not feelings. Anytime there is feelings, good feelings, just enjoy it. It doesn't last all the time. There is nobody that is married that it never came to a point where you say this thing, you sure say, I know miss her. The same person that you were saying, this one, I heard God. If you hear the voice, only the voice, you will be angry. The same person you love, you will hear the voice, you will be angry. It's because love is not feelings. What you entered was covenant. And when it comes to covenant, your will is no longer important. How you feel is not important. It's the covenant, the token, the tenet of those covenants is what should drive you, redirect you, determine what you do in that space where you entered covenant. If you don't know this, there are many things you will do that will be a violation of the covenant you entered. When you were before God and the pastor, you said you will love her as Christ loved the church. Do you know how Christ loved the church? We were in sin when he demonstrated his love. We were doing the wrong things. So you are fighting your spouse because she did the wrong thing. But on the altar, you vowed before God. In the covenant you entered and you sealed it with blood. Marriage is a mystical thing that is powered with the very life of Christ. Marriage is that institution that mirrors the relationship with Jesus and his church. He puts that physical institution on earth to remind us of what he had with us. That is why on the last day there will be a marriage between Christ and the church. The man in this context represents Christ, while the wife represents the bride, which is the church. You will see the responsibility on the man during the vow, the covenant you entered. It was for you to love your wife as Christ loved his church. There is something God wants us to see, and the woman is being commanded to obey her husband the same way we are supposed to obey Christ, which is our head. We obey him because it is a commandment. So you don't submit because your husband is doing what you like. You submit because it is a commandment.